State Recreation Center was opened in the fall of 2002. So we've been open for about 10 years. It's a 105,000 square foot facility that has anything from the cardiovascular equipment that you're looking at, the 65 different pieces of machinery. We've got selectorized equipment, plate equipment, free weights, and we've even got Olympic powerlifting stations. But beyond that, we've got opportunities to do basketball, we've got racquetball, we've got an aquatic center, we've got a climbing facility, we've got classrooms for doing group exercise like yoga, Pilates. We have opportunities for club sports, intramural sports, and outdoor programming. It's all here inside the rec.
We do then have selectorized equipments. We have 2 of every machine upstairs on the 2nd floor in 2 separate areas, so if one's not open, there's definitely one available. It's really nice, actually. There's hardly been a time during our peak hours that I've ever gone and needed a machine and had it been used in both areas. So it's very open, they're not packed together, but your selectorized pieces are more of not your free weights, so not your barbells, dumbbells type piece. Those are all located downstairs. We have jumping boxes if you want to hop on those. We have jump ropes that you can rent out. We have fitness balls that you can use.
Also, one of the neater things about our facility is the amount of passive lighting that we have. So all the glass windows everywhere in the facility allow us to also have a connection with the outdoor world. Even on a rainy day here in Boise, we can feel like we're outside.
On a daily basis, we actually have quite a bit of activities as part of their membership. So full-time students are full-time members of the rec center. They actually pay it through their student fees. Part-time students don't pay the same full fee, so they have to pay an additional $50 a semester, which is really inexpensive comparatively. But as part of that membership, they get access to over 45 drop-in group exercise classes. And what those are your typical group exercise. So Pi yoga, which is a combination of Pilates and yoga, cycle classes, which is one of our favorites, Zumba, which is a new one that's really picked up. It's sort of a Latin dance aerobic style piece. It also includes a lift, a circuit class, which is a combination of cardio and weightlifting, which is actually a really great class for anybody who's new to exercise. What it is you come in, it's in our selectorized area, which is on the 2nd floor, and you come in and you have a minute 20 on any cardio machine of your choice, so elliptical, treadmill, track, jump rope, jumping jacks, whatever you want to do, and then a minute 20 on a selectorized piece. So you could do bicep curls, hamstring curls, any of that type of stuff with an instructor there to show you how to do it. So it's a great way to get a good burn. A really great program. It's called our Instructional Fitness Program, and it's sort of a step up from the group exercise. The group exercise classes are more of a drop-in, come anytime you want, not a progressive type of class. The instructional program is progressive. It's a 3-week or an 8-week session, so there is a small fee for service, but it is incredibly reasonably priced. And their classes like boot camp, salsa dance, yoga therapy, Pilates, so a little bit more of a, you could start at a beginner, start at intermediate, and move to intermediate or advanced throughout the 3-week or 8-week course.
We have fitness opportunities, outdoor opportunities, intramural and traditional and club sports opportunities, and we even have a facility called Rec Response where we have a certified athletic trainer and his staff that are available to help people that are injured.
Back in the back, as part of our outdoor program, we have a huge outdoor rental piece which has your typical kayaks, backpacks, canoes, those types of things, but we also do rent frisbees, volleyball nets, bocce balls, any type of fun picnic activity. So if you just want to go hang out in the park, we've got that available as well. I think the climbing gym is kind of a hidden secret within the rec center because it is back in the back, and the climbing staff is fantastic. I'm not a climber, and yet I can actually go in and work some of the paths that they have, and the climbing staff is fantastic. If you don't know how to climb, you can come on out. We've got some nights that just are absolutely free where you can learn how to climb, see what it's like. The staff will help you. You're always on a rope. So I think that's definitely a close secret. We also have a lot of really great outdoor trips. We do about, 20 to 30 each semester, anything from kayaking to rafting to caving to mountain biking. We're also introducing a new cycle learning center, which is going to be focused all around the bicycle. So everything from bicycle maintenance to, hey, let's go on a bicycle touring trip. So I think that is going to be a really new secret for people to learn and find out.
Campus Recreation is one of the largest employers on campus for students. We're kind of a by students for students building. With that, we have students working, whether they're working in the climbing gym, they may be working as one of our athletic trainers with our athletic trainers in our Rec Response program, providing medical coverage at some of our intramural events and club sporting activities. We have students that are trained to be able to be fitness instructors, personal trainers. We have students work in the buildings as paraprofessional staff, essentially as the managers of the buildings during the evenings and the mornings, making sure the building flows perfectly smooth. And then we also have trip leaders that do all of our outdoor programs that are off campus.
We have a wide range of jobs. In fact, we employ over 100 students each semester. But we have everything ranging from custodial to personal training, to group exercise instructor, desk positions, so front desk, service desk, strength and conditioning attendant, which is sort of walking around the building, making sure people are acclimated to machines, kind of know what's going on, there in case somebody needs a spot, has a question. Climbing staff, so people who oversee the climbing gym, rental program, back in the outdoor program, as well as trip leaders. So if you're really outdoorsy and really love to go rafting, we hire students to lead a lot of those raft trips and kayak trips that we send out. We also have office positions. So for instance, in my office, in the promotions office, we have 2 graphic designers, a marketing assistant, a photographer. We have several graduate assistantships in facilities, outdoor program, fitness. So we have a wide range of opportunities. They're all available on our website or on Bronco Jobs, so if anybody's interested, they can hit there, or they can just stop into the rec and ask. Yeah, we actually have, it's interesting, we have 2 sort of facets of team sports or rec sports at the rec. We kind of look at it as a sort of a tier level. So you have your varsity sports, which is kind of the upper echelon, the very competitive athlete competing for the university, scholarship. We then also have the sort of the middle tier, which is club sports. Which are sports such as lacrosse. Softball actually started out as a club sport, and we still have a softball as a club sport. A lot of mixed martial arts clubs. What it is it's basically a way for student athletes who are competitive or interested in a sport to continue that sport, whether it's offered as a varsity sport or not. So a lot of these clubs, like lacrosse for instance, are incredibly active and travel to Oregon or Utah and actually do compete against those schools. Baseball actually just competed against the University of Oregon a couple weeks ago, I believe it was. So they're pretty competitive. And then we have the intramural sports, which is the more sort of recreational sport. Let's come out, let's play dodgeball on a night and just have a good time. So some of the things we offer, we do about 10 to 12 each semester. Some of the staples are basketball, football, volleyball, dodgeball we do every semester, but we've also thrown in bowling, racquetball, table tennis, softball is mostly in the spring. We have a golf tournament, so a wide variety. And the great thing about anything that we do at the rec, in particular our intramural sports, is it's all student driven. So if there's something that we have or we aren't offering that you want to see more of or really want to do, bring it to us and we'll do it. I mean, we just started table tennis a year ago because we had a lot of people who were so interested in doing table tennis. So it's really great. It's really student driven. Gosh, I love working at the rec center. I'm actually a graduate of Boise State. I graduated with a degree in graphic design and marketing, hence the promotions position. But I've always been athletic, been an athlete, been into fitness and sport and recreation. And for me, it's just a really great fit to be able to love what I do, get to promote something that I love, but also promote something that I think is very, very important and lacking, I think, sometimes in the culture now. And especially at a university, it's very important because this is where students' lifelong habits are really being made. You're away from mom and dad, you're making your own decisions, and this is a time where what you're doing is really going to be cemented for the rest of your life. So if I can get people to come into the rec center, enjoy whatever type of fitness or recreational activity it is, whether it's rafting, kayaking, belly dancing, whatever it is, if we can introduce that to you and get that part of your healthy habits now, then you're more likely to sustain that for the rest of your life.
I think probably my favorite thing about the Student Recreation Center is that people are coming here generally to find balance in their lives. They're coming for a positive experience, right? They may be somewhere else on campus and they may be struggling in an academic course. They may have trouble finding parking, something like that. There's just a piece of the day that somehow may be a challenge for them. Generally, when they come to the rec center, they're looking for enjoyment. So everybody in the building is generally in a good mood, having a good time, and at the end of the day, they leave. Hopefully, the experience that they've had here sets them up for enjoying the rest of their day.